Yo, so I fucked my video. I forgot to record my voice. I only recorded the screen's voice. Either way, I'll explain what's going on as it happens. There's music playing right now. I'm really happy because I hit 2+200s and told you niggas about it. Super happy about that. There's an ad. You guys know how I feel about ads, so I probably said something crazy about the ad. Let's see. Yeah, I'm geeked. I'm geeked. Geeked. Geeked up. Let's see what else we got. Yeah, I must have got lost for a little second. Had to delete that out. I'll elaborate on the plays. Yeah, it's hot. I don't know why I had all of that stuff on, and I also I buttoned up my jersey the wrong way in a rush. So I'm sorry if my presentation looks lacking. It might look lacking, but it's not lacking. You're lacking. You lack depth. And yes, I put that up. I put up the jersey. And I proceeded to sit down and talk to you guys, but I wasn't saying anything because I did not have my microphone on. So I'm just going to cut this part. Oh, this is me discovering what a soundboard is. I played cool sounds after the plays, after I read you guys the plays, so I guess I could just cut this part. I guess this is how I could stop like giving so much fluff. Whatever. Oh, right here, we look at Dansby and how he did not get a hit, but apparently he got an RBI ground out. So I guess that's cool. I mean, it's the beginning of the season, so I'm not gonna hold it against him. I'm not gonna call his mama H word or anything like that. So right here, I'm stressing the fact that Matthew Boyd did really bad today. Uh, I said everybody was against Matt Boyd yesterday, early in the morning. Um, I don't know. I mean, it seemed like he was trying to force it. Now he did get 7 strikeouts, and he did have 4 of them like early, but it's like, how much will you push it before you need to stop trying to strike people out and start trying to avoid contact? Like after he got James Wood out, it just went all downhill for him. And I mean, that's nothing against him. Matthew Boyd is a great guy. I've been watching him since he was on the Tigers. But hey, I mean, I guess you just have bad days sometimes. Just have bad days. Next, we go over our Jacob Mizorowski pick. Very, very, very proud of this insight. We did a lot of talking about Jacob Mizorowski, and I would have felt so stupid if we sat there and spent 15 minutes talking about the 6'7", 205-pound man out of Wisconsin. I would have felt so stupid if those cheese-headed fucks fucked me again. I would have felt so stupid. I hate Milwaukee so much, and I won't even go back. I hate it so much there. All they do is fail you. It's just a failure city. It's a failure city. I hate my city that I'm from, but I will rep it to the fullest because all they do is fail you. Thank you, God. Giannis Antetokounmpo finally brought a fucking title there because you people have the best teams ever all of the time, breaking records, doing all of this shit, and can't make it past the second round. I swear, if I was a weaker man, if I was a weaker man, shit. Either way, just watch the fucking Mizorowski highlights.
Jacob, congrats you and William able to establish that pitch and execute so consistently.
Yeah, I mean, he was jumping in and out and helping me with the sights and really helped a lot.
How about
forever to make 23. And he leads his Brewers out onto the field. And for Jacob Mizorowski, numbers last year, eye-popping, especially in the postseason. Sometimes not how you start, it's how you finish. And boy, did he finish strong. 1-2. Got him. Fastball at the top of the zone. First strikeout of the season for Mizorowski. 3-2 to Vargas. Got him. Fastball at 99, back-to-back Ks for Miz.
He's setting up on Borowski.
Here my audio kicks back in because I realized that my microphone was off, so enjoy. 101 strikeout. Like, come on.
5 Ks in the first 2.
Come on. 5 Ks in the first 2 innings. I should have went more. Either way, let's just huh?
Bang, udahlah bang. Gimana mau progresnya ini dari tadi cuma ngeliatin media set promosi kampus. Kalau enggak es krim mixu.
Cash. What's next? Mets money line. Easy. I wouldn't say easy, but check it out. Mets money line. Whatever. Cash. So when I first
I'll take it.
I was watching this game, bro, as a man and thinking, bro, there's something wrong with the Mets. It was the first inning. I was like, what's going on? They gave up 2.
Right out of the gates. Reigning Cy Young Award winner Paul Skeens and the Pirates looking to make their first playoff appearance in over a decade.
Freddie Peralta acquired from the Milwaukee Brewers, 29-year-old right-hander and 2-time All-Star, coming off a season in Milwaukee that saw him reach a career high in wins, innings of work, and games started.
O'Neal Cruz going to lead this game off.
Freddie Peralta ready to begin his career as a New York Met.
Another 3-2 pitch, and just a
So
one-handed
O'Neal
pop up
got
the shallow
in.
center field, drops in for a base hit. O'Neal Cruz. Just
So O'Neal
reached out,
got
pokes
on
into the center
base
field.
with a little
Long
dink
hit
dunk,
in the 2022
and then
season.
Brandon Lau. Brandon Lau, have a day. Have a day, Brandon Lau, mister. I don't hit nothing but home runs for the Pirates. Brandon Lau. Look right over Brandon Lau. Look right over Brandon Lau. The first pitch he saw, he sent it over to the moon.
Major Leagues in 2026 belongs to the new Pirate Brandon Lau.
It didn't take long for the Pirates to go into their home run celebration, and that's an actual steel mill workers welding helmet.
Now Brian Reynolds switch hitter batting left.
And Brian Reynolds chums at a breaking ball. 1 gone.
The 0-2 curve swung on and missed strike 3. The ball in the dirt. It's a give up as Ozuna strolls back to the dugout when Alvarez was ready to apply the tag. 2 strikeouts now in succession.
Now, Peralta doing all these strikeouts and walking off and doing all of this stuff, trying to make it seem like he made a point. To be quite frank with you, dog, Paul Skeens is the only reason you won. Paul Skeens is the only reason freaking what's-her-name won. Skeens kind of wasn't good. So he walks Lindor, gives up a hit to Soto. Lindor gets in on third. They got runners on corners. Now what's the name come up? And it went in the lineup. I know we had some speculation on the lineup. It's Lindor, Soto, Bichette, Polanco, Robert. We was right about Robert being 5th. Everything else was kind of shaky. I think we had Soto second. I can't remember.
So 1 in, 1 out, 1 on, and now it's Jorge Polanco, the new Mets switch hitting first baseman today. Little tapper, that's going to be trouble. Skeens bare hands, he's got to eat it, everybody's safe.
I mean, again, it's exactly kind of, the Bichette at bat, and now here you see Polanco being tough. Obviously, Paul Skeens, he didn't try to do much with that. Just stayed back enough to put the ball in play, and in this case, he hit it in the perfect spot and gets a knock.
Not exactly a lot of loud contact against him, but it spells some trouble here with a run in and 2 on for Luis Robert Jr. making his Mets debut this afternoon. Payoff pitch. Lost him on ball 4. 2 walks, 2 full counts among the first 5 batters that Skeens has faced, and I don't know that we saw this at any point over 32 starts last year from Skeens.
Look, this is impressive of what we just saw through 5 hitters, right, for the Mets.
Pirates bullpen is up in the first inning with Skeens on the mound. Any team would have signed up for that. Bases loaded and Brett Beatty coming up.
Beatty to center field. Cruz started in and he gets burned. It's over him. Send him. All 3 will score.
And going to third with a 3-run triple is Brett Beatty, and the Mets have a 4-2 lead. This has been a near perfectly executed offensive first inning for the New York Mets with their new philosophy and new talent against the reigning Cy Young Award winner in the National League, Paul Skeens. The infield up for Marcus Semien in his Mets debut. First pitch, fastball hit high in the air to center, not too deep. In comes Cruz, shading his eyes. He can't come up with it. It falls in front of him or to his left. Coming in to score is Beatty. Digging for second is Semien, and he's in with a misplayed double, and the Mets have a 5-2 lead.
A nightmarish start for O'Neal Cruz on opening day. Oh, no. All the work in the spring, the renewed emphasis on defense. There was so much optimism for O'Neal Cruz, and he lost that one in the sun. And now it's the rookie right fielder Carson Bench making his major league debut in a circumstance that none of us saw coming.
The 0-2 swing and a miss with a strikeout, the second out of the inning. The 9th man to the plate, now Francisco Alvarez.
He thought he was finna add on to it, dog. You're a rookie. Get out. Get out of the game, bro.
And that one hits him. Nothing going right for the Bucks in the bottom of the first.
Wow, this is an ugly inning for
This is an ugly inning for Paul Skeens. He got pulled.
And that's going to be it. Wow.
That's
Kelly
it.
has seen enough, and Paul Skeens will be done after 37 pitches and 2/3 of an inning on opening day. Wow.
2/3 of an inning.
Shocking.
2/3 of an inning. He didn't even get through the first.
And he has turned it over to Johan Ramirez in the bottom of the first.
He didn't even get through the first. So yeah, Mets won. Yeah. I mean, cool, Brandon Lau. Oh, and then we had two different options inside of this. We had two options inside of this Baltimore, but pretty much the same option. We had Trevor Rogers to record a win, and Baltimore to win. Trevor Rogers plays for Baltimore. If he wins, Baltimore wins technically. But if Baltimore wins, Trevor Rogers necessarily does not record a win. Baltimore was minus 120. Trevor Rogers to record a win was like plus 290. Both of them cashed. It was 2-1. Very close game. Trevor just showed an immaculate sense of control. I think he got 5 strikeouts, walked 4 niggas, but it never got to that point. Now, it did get scary a few times. He had I think it was in the 4th or the 5th where the bases was loaded, and I think he walked them loaded. Got out of it, but, you know, it'd be like that sometimes. They scored in the 7th. They put 2 runs in on the 7th. Twins scored in the 8th. And then that was it. It was just ended 2-1. Trevor Rogers recorded a win. That's it. He got pulled in the 7th also. So, yeah, that was it. Tariq 8 Ks did not happen. He had 6 against the Padres. It came out slow. But, you know, it's the beginning of the season. Whatever. Jose Soriano, 5 Ks. Don't even, like, dog, you see how many stars I put behind that shit? You know how serious I was about that? That nigga had, hold on. Yeah, Soriano had 7. 7 with 4 walks. Oh, yeah, we had we had Zach Gallen for 3 walks. He only had 2. Okay, that's a loss. So we'll chalk that up. And then let's see. Where is Phillies? Did Real Muto ever get his hit? Nope. All right. So the only thing I really learned from today is White Sox still suck. White Sox still suck. And the Mets are really good. What else did I learn today? The Brewers are going to beat up on anybody from that little area. Matthew Boyd is shoving. Garrett Crochet is undefendable. He's inevitable. He's like Thanos. What did he do? 8 with 80. He had 8 with 80, and they pulled him in the 6th. He's inevitable. He's like the plague. Yeah, I mean, all right, that's what we learned, and that's a recap. Altogether, it was, what is that? So Miz was plus 2. Soriano was plus nothing. Trevor Rogers. You know what? We're going to call it as it is. It's 4-4. Call it as it is, 4-4, but they plus monies. I think I should count those as 2. I don't know, man. Do we cheat? Is that a cheat? I think that might be a cheat. Does that count as a cheat? If it was plus, like everybody else, they be telling y'all to take like minus like 175s, bro. Put it like this. On my channel, if it's plus 200 or better, based on how many hundreds it is, that's how many wins it is. Period. If it's plus 200, it's 2 wins. Plus 300, 3 wins. Plus 400, 4 wins. Period. That's it. And we're going to call it.